last week, right after we potted, the next day, Vultures 2 dropped, and
Saturday, right?
yeah, it was Saturday. So I guess we'll start there before we get to Drake, other new music, all of that. Vultures 2. How did everybody feel about that? Because I got something to say, but I'll let other people take the floor first.
I'm not gonna start first this time. Someone else can go.
I'll start. So basically, Vultures 2, not the best album for me. Honestly, bro, I expected so much better. Like, I really did. Because, like, what we got from Vultures 1, obviously you guys will probably not agree with me because I don't know if you guys were biggest fans. Obviously, you guys were not biggest fans of that. Vultures 1 was obviously, for me, better than Vultures 2 was. There's a couple songs on Vultures 2 that were really good. I'm going to say, though, I don't know, man. Like, a feature save him. And, like, I feel like Kanye needs to stop making songs with Playboi Carti and shit like that. He needs to start making songs with more lyrical artists. Like, I'm sorry, bro, but tell me this, guys. Has Kanye ever had a good verse making songs with those type of artists like Playboi Carti and shit? Have you ever heard one good verse by Kanye with that? Like, no, you haven't, because you got to think about it. You haven't. Like, you gotta stop that shit.
No, that's actually kind of that honestly is kind of a fair point.
That's a valid point.
It's true. Like, I'm sorry, bro. You're not rocking with them, bro. You think it's good because they save you. Because they save you on the fucking song.
Elon wore my rocket ship. It's time to go home. Like,
yeah.
They save you on the fucking song, and it's so sad to me because Ye's such a big artist. You should be the one that's murdering your album. But you're over there sitting on the sidelines while these guys are making better verses than you.
He basically beat me to it. What I was going to say is, like, the features literally saved
That's
the album.
That's the biggest point on Ye.
I think everybody has that.
Like, Playboi Carti on Field Trip, he killed that shit.
You know what's so sad?
He actually killed that.
You know what's so sad is that when Ye drops an album, I pray for good features.
Yeah,
that's what's sad
at this point, which is sad.
And, like, I'm not saying Ye is a bad artist at all. He's a great artist. He's gave us so much music that we love. But, like,
well, also most of the time in the past, whenever he's had features, they always ended up being some of the best songs on the album.
But you know what? Hey man, shout out to Potty, because that's exactly where I'm going with this. Is that we're watching this motherfucker turn to DJ Khaled in front of our eyes.
Yeah.
Like we're going to
every album he says less and less.
Yeah.
Which is sad.
He's rapping worse and worse. He's saying less and less. And on top of that, we're now looking at the features. We're looking at Future to come save this.
This is basically a Ty Dolla Sign album featuring Kanye.
Yeah, like, I mean, Vultures 1, and that was another issue I had with Vultures 2, was that Vultures 2, Ty wasn't even good. Vultures 1, Ty at least had good moments.
Yeah.
Like, because I went back and I listened to Vultures 1, and Vultures 2 is just a worse version of Vultures 1. It has the same problems. Terrible mixing. Kanye never choosing to rap, other than one song, Burn. That's the only time I ever... And even that, like... It just felt good because it was next to subpar Kanye rapping.
And that's what I mean. Is like
it was just terrible.
I remember when we talked about Vultures 1, it was like my point is that it sounds like he's just phoning everything in, and the argument was.
But the production's always interesting.
He's focused more on fashion and shit. Okay, but that doesn't make it okay.
Yeah.
Bro, you have bringing up my point from before. You have access to every fucking resource in the entire world. You could have anybody at your disposal, and yet you don't because you're fucking lazy.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
No, very lazy.
It's being fucking lazy and thinking that you can get away with it because you're Kanye West.
Lazy made, and, like, it's... I might be real with you, bro. Vultures 1 shits on Vultures 2. Like, because it shits on it. It shits on it completely, Ahmed. It shits on it completely, bro. Like, no, I don't put that shit in the same category. Like, if you go back to Vultures 2 and take a listen, you're not going to be impressed at all. When you go back to Vultures 1, you're going to be semi-impressed.
I mean, Birdie, let me put it to you like this. My thing is...
Why you putting it to me like...
Because I want your answer to this. I want your answer to this.
Why you want my answer? I ain't say anything.
He said who, man?
I haven't said a word.
I'm trying to do what a good Potter does and cue up the only person that hasn't talked yet.
Can we change topics already?
Yeah. Next topic. Man, that was a oop, but it's all right. It's all right. You didn't catch it. My thing is, Kanye. When's the last perfect Kanye song you heard, because that's what I feel like with these last couple albums is you're getting at best pieces of a song that you like. I like the beat of Carnival and this one part of Carnival, or I liked parts of River, but then he has like that 2 minutes of just, is it River or 530 where he's just saying the Drake.
River, he fucked up.
Yeah.
That
Two
original
songs like the same.
that
right?
OG version of River was so much
And
better.
what was that? What was that one called? 530, 540 or whatever.
Yeah.
What the
530.
fuck was
Is that the one
That
with
shit
the
was
Drake?
ass, bro.
No, that's the one where he's just mumbling
He's
into the
mumbling.
microphone the
Yeah.
whole time. It's not even fucking lyrics, dog. It's not. That is not music.
Yeah.
That
It's
shit
not
was
even.
ass.
That's not even a
And
fucking
complete.
song, bro.
And that's like something Kanye we would not think he would put out.
Exactly.
The
So like,
last time,
The fuck.
What,
are you
when's the
doing?
last perfect Kanye song? Because remember, Kanye made perfect songs. What would you change about I Wonder?
Right.
What would you change
Nothing.
about Through the Wire? What would you change about,
Nothing.
hell, it doesn't even matter, a random track off Roses off of Late Registration. Like those first couple albums, you wouldn't change a single thing about a single song.
I'll even hold that towards fucking like Pablo.
Yeah,
I
even
swear
Pablo.
to God, I was just about to say, this is literally his last damn near perfect.
That's
album.
I don't
that's
know.
what I'm saying. For me, that
Like,
was.
it was a good ass
and-
album.
you
Yeah.
could argue, yeah.
I'm not even asking for an album. Give me a perfect song.
Or well, actually, no, Kids See Ghosts.
Kids See Ghosts was very good.
Kids
But-
See Ghosts was good.
pretty
Ye and Kids See Ghosts were around the same time.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Pablo for me was the last time I really felt like Kanye was all the way there,
Yeah.
not phoning in.
A nigga can't convince me that Donda is not a fucking classic. I don't care.
It's
what
a
nobody
good
says.
album.
And
It's a
hold
good
up,
album. It's a
motherfuckers
good
already
album.
know what you're about to say.
It's a
Like,
good
is there any perfect songs on there? I can't think of none off top. I'll
That's
go
my
look.
point.
But all I know is
Off the grid.
See, I didn't like.
I don't know if we
Kanye.
can necessarily blame Kanye because Kanye always depended on writers. So do we blame Kanye or do we blame the writers?
Yes,
But the
because
thing is,
He has the tools though to get
Yeah, he
those
does.
writers.
he definitely got the tools, but it's like, at what point does your team step in and say, "Yeah, this is not it"?
I don't
You
think.
know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we gotta,
But
we
Kanye
gotta
doesn't
put more.
he doesn't
Yeah.
allow that.
I don't
We-
think-
it's been captured on video. When people challenge him, he kicks him out of the fucking room.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
He looks like the type of the guy to do that. Too.
no,
He is
it's
creative
literally
then.
it's been documented.
But to stay on this Vulture 2 point, let me just say I do agree 100% with everything y'all saying. Because I just think the features on Vulture 2 is so fucking fire that it just shit on Vultures 1.
In
Because
that-
like
in
we
that
got
case-
Playboy Cardi Fireverse, we got Kodak Fireverse, we got
Kodak's
motherfucking
was-
Lil
Yeah,
Durk
Kodak was-
Fireverse,
Kodak was
we got
good.
Young Thug Fireverse,
Okay, the Thug song with
North.
before
Yeah.
it turned into.
and Chicago came on that bitch talking crazy.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? In a whole different language. You know what I'm
Hold
saying?
on.
We not about to
Kodak-
lead them
The
out.
Kodak verse I skip on Field Trip.
Oh well,
I skip it.
I don't care. But motherfucking.
Trash, bro.
Motherfucking the features on here are so much better, and Ty Dolla Sign wasn't really as bad to me on here as he was on Vultures 1 in my opinion, but
Really?
there's way more memorable songs on here in my opinion on Vultures 2 than Vultures 1 for sure, because Vultures 1 only had like 2 songs I think.
I have
That's
it
what-
I have it totally flipped.
That was- that-
Everything you said is the exact opposite.
I was
Like
gonna-
how I feel
No,
about
I-
one versus
I
two.
was going to say that is that I was listening
is
to
better.
it while I was working and shit, and there were parts that stood out to me of this one as opposed to Vultures 1 where it just sounded more like a jumble
Really,
mess,
I
yeah.
felt like
I
one
swear,
had more
like,
better
and
production.
that was like off the
One was better.
first like
Ty Dolla
spin,
Sign
like
better
when I'm just
performance.
like, oh yeah, this
As much
is
as I
for
hate
sure
that.
better than
And
Vultures
the
1. Like
Thug verse is better than half of both of those albums.
Literally.
literally,
Entire-
dog. I swear, bro. That's
Yeah.
why I had to tweet. I'm like, bro, Young Thug is the fucking goat of Atlanta. Like,
Bro,
We're gonna
I don't
get to
care
that.
what
We're
He
gonna
can
get to
save-
that.
he
I'm
can
gonna
save
let you cook.
anything,
I'm gonna let you
bro.
cook later on that. I'm gonna let you cook later.
But
on that. 'Cause I checked in
overall
with some
though,
people.
like, yeah, Ye, it's just so hard because Ye just so fucking spontaneous, and like I know like his team gonna be yes man, but like
And he's also
it's
gonna
just hard.
keep tinkering the album too.
it's just hard for me to expect more quality lyrics out of Ye when Ye never really gave the most qualitative
That's
lyrics
what
to
I'm
begin
saying.
with. So it's just like if
But it was better than
he
this.
getting older. He getting older. So like,
What's he
That's
got
what
to
I'm saying.
talk about?
yeah, like what you got to
honestly.
talk about after a while. Like
What does Jay-Z have to talk about?
Jay-Z. That's why Jay-Z ain't dropped it so long.
Yeah,
You know how
but
many?
still, 2017, he was still talking. He's still.
He had something to talk about though. He had to apologize to his wife. Damn near.
Yeah,
Basically that whole
that
album.
damn near
That's
whole
like
album was
that's
about
basically
that.
what the album was about.
Okay, Ye could talk about actually focus on the fucking divorce and the fact that the kids that his
That's
kids
very
were
true.
taken from him.
could.
I
He
feel like
touched on it
he
in
gave
Donda.
a.
He can
I'm about to say
focus on the struggles of the
he gave
industry.
songs like that
But
on
do you
Donda
see
though.
him
But you
doing
ain't
that?
like Donda.
Yeah.
Huh?
He already gave songs like that on Donna, but you
He
ain't
did.
like
I
Donna.
feel like he could have. I feel like he
But
could
it
have went
wasn't.
deeper
He
flaws,
didn't
but
tap into it as much. He didn't conceptualize it like Jay-Z did.
Okay.
That's
we'll
true.
put it this
But
way.
Jay-Z,
everyone's
he
got a
got
different
exposed
way.
for cheating, so it was like, you kind of
Yeah, bro, he had to- and his
you gotta
Beyonce
say
too,
something,
you
bro.
gotta-
The Beehive on your ass, bro.
hey, you got to drop a classic,
Yeah, and it
or
gotta
else
be a
that marriage
classic
is
on top of
over.
that.
On top
Yeah,
of that, can I
that
just
was
say
a
it's the
fucking
fact that you
classic,
cheated
bro.
on Beyonce.
Yeah.